Yeah. Much love and respect to my Milwaukee people in the house today. Hey, you still smell like beer. So refreshing. Poets that spit from memory are better than poets that spit off paper. How am I supposed to take heed to your words that put a wrinkle in your brow when you won't allow it to put a wrinkle in your brain? See, to entertain, you must use arm movements and hand gestures. Your performance will lack luster if I can read your grocery list on the opposite end of the paper written in pencil. Because poets that write with pen are better than poets that write with pencil. Woe to those that hold on to an eraser like a little kid in the pool holding on to the edge as they inch their way down to the deep end, scared to swim through deep blue thoughts, unlike those who command characters with ink. Blue ink. Because everybody knows those black ink poems stinker. How good that sex was last night poems, and thugs can be sensitive to poems, and don't call me a bitch, you bastard poems. See, blue is symbolic of the heavens from which you gain your inspiration. Now pay attention. These are all the characteristics of a real poet. And this is a real poem that will be repeated over and over and over again. These are the characteristics of a real poet. And this is a real poem that will be repeated over and over and over again. See, it's a new piece, but the same topic. And it will be repeated over and over and over again. You don't believe me? Take a trip down to the National Slam with me and count the number of fuck George Bush poems you hear still. And I swear you will run out of digits. But who are you to judge me? That poem deserves higher than an 8.3. I have all the characteristics of a real poet. And this is a real poem because I spit from the heart. I save lives with my poetry. So how much are you paying me for my feature? You know I can't be wasting my time is money. And I can be deep and not just in debt. I'm talking deep like I'm so real that I'm fake. And it'll take you a week to figure out what point I'm trying to make. Or I can be sensual and get the crowd to holler. And I can make you all hot and bothered talking about what I did last night. Cause see, I don't cook. So last night, I ate out. And it was finger licking good. And if I start yelling, you better start cheering, because what I'm saying must be really fucking important. I have all the characteristics of a real poet, and this is a real fucking poem. But somewhere, Maya Angelou is reciting a poem she wrote on paper in black ink, with no arm movements nor hand gestures, barely speaking over a whisper. And the listener is crying.
Yeah.